All right, what's going on, guys? Tremaine here. We're going to do a trade recap over, yes, your eyes do not deceive you, gold. What? Yes. I think this is the first time I've ever traded gold on my live account, but here we are. So Asia here. This is also your Asia ATM model, but we're going to do this real quick, real brief. The reason why I traded gold last night was, for one, I took a long on NASDAQ last night, ended up being a break even. So I was browsing through the markets, and then just out of curiosity, I said, let me see what gold is doing and see if it's moving. I know gold moves nice during London and whatnot, so decided to take a quick glance at the charts, and price action was looking good, so we engaged. So 8 p.m. macro here, but before we get to that, yes, there's new day opening gaps for gold. So if we zoom in, okay, here's your closing price at 5 p.m. and then your opening price at 6. So there's an hour gap in trading there. So that is your new day opening gap for gold, right? Gold futures GC is your ticker symbol for that. So we have an hourly fair value gap. You can look at the price levels and draw that out yourself. We're trading down into the hourly buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency, and something that we covered in the Discord webinars is the 8 p.m. macro for Asia. Okay, this is kind of your sweet spot. You will find a lot of price movement, a lot of setups that originate from this 8 p.m. macro. Trading down, we clear out the sell side underneath the low into the hourly fair value gap. Okay, market structure shift above this high, coming all the way back down into the last down close candles, your bullish order block. This SIBI here, would we want that to be treated as support or resistance? We want to get above it and treat it as support. So get above it, come back down, look at the work. Sorry if you could hear the Discord in the background. We just finished streaming, but see the low, that fair value gap there to the tick, and the bodies staying in the upper half of that inversion fair value gap. We rally, 2 down close candles, or 3 down close candles rather. That is your bullish order block. Okay, trading into it there with this wick. This candle opens, trades into it there, trade higher. This is your fair value gap. It doesn't look the cleanest, but what do we know about fair value gaps? See how we have a volume imbalance here and a volume imbalance here. So you don't want to draw your inefficiency like that. Nothing wrong with it, but if you want the full range for your fair value gap, you want to include those volume imbalances as such. Okay, we have no interest in trading to the lower half of that. Displays higher, and this right here was the basis for my entry. All right, so this candle closes and this candle gaps higher. As soon as we gap higher and trade down into that current gap, I'm buying it right there. Right? So the logic behind that is we've already worked the 8 p.m. macro higher. We've already taken out sell side. Okay, market structure shift above the high, down close candle supporting price, down close candle supporting price, down close candle supporting price, inversion fair value gap, midpoint of that supporting price, trade higher, down close candle supporting price. So in my mind, we're bullish, likely to go higher, and we have clean buy side, trailed buy stops all throughout here, and of course our current new day opening gap. So we close here, gap higher, trade lower, I'm buying it right there. We trade up, new day opening gap could be a partial, but I was holding out for the buy side above this high. I was really looking to make around $800. I had a specific dollar target in mind. So getting out just before the buy side once I hit that objective, and that is Asia. And as you can see, once we clear out the equal highs, gold gives up the ghost, works lower, and it gave beautiful shorting opportunities in that as well. So I'll probably be looking at gold more during Asia, not completely ditching the NASDAQ or anything like that. But if I do look to trade Asia and NASDAQ is looking unappealing, then I'll definitely take a look at gold, because this was no drawdown, bread and butter, and that was a quick dollar. So that is it for Asia. I will see Discord members back in the stream tomorrow morning at 9:30. Love y'all. Peace.